everybody. Welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos. Espero que estén teniendo un buen día. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Hello, I'm sorry for being late. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm here now. But I'm here now and that's what counts, right? Yeah! Anyways, hello! Gathering references? I have a controversial take for today. Today I'm gonna do a controversial take. We're gonna get into it. But first I want to say hellos, as is owed, as it is intended, as it is important to do. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anyone, that I have the live instead of the top chat. Leo, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Rexy, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Rich, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hot Pants, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nix, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Leo Verman, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Alex, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. And Nimby, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Logan, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Nirwanda, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Pretty sure that's everyone. I'm pretty sure that's everyone. So welcome. Did anyone else hear that? I don't think you heard anything. At least not from my stream. She's probably strangling the Garfield phone with her tail. The Garfield phone is still not finished line-wise. It's this year has been such a struggle to find a single moment to just enjoy Artfight. It's been so difficult. I've had like so little time. But the lines are practically finished. I just need to finish the lines for the phone and then I'll see what I do about colors. I think I might have to leave it at like flats. Not sure. I hope it doesn't come to that, but if we're talking about Ellie fighting anything, it should be Scuff. It should be. Every day, every time, it should be Scuff. I have a creature that seems made of crystal, but he's a plant-based. Could I pretend he's made of crystals? Sure, if you want, why not? Ellie's giving in to the devil's picture makers? What? No. Ellie's being controversial? Cluster her on everything. I'm not being that controversial, okay? I'm not being that controversial. My controversial take is that I want to make a casual dress Lulu because in your permissions, Leo, you literally wrote, do anything, do everything you want, just whatever. And so I've been gathering references, but the controversial take is that I find sword poses boring as fuck. I realized that I'm looking for references, and most of them I just find not interesting at all. I just find like boring. And then I also have the added problem that I don't know shit about swords. So I could literally not understand like what type of pose correspond with what type of sword. Like, I have this, which is my big first reference of swords, is always gonna be Dreamcatcher with swords. Is that a great sword? Is that a broadsword? Is that compatible with this type of sword? I legitimately don't know. I don't understand. It bores me. Guns bore me so much more. Guns really, really bore me, like, a lot. But I still find that swords are also not my thing. So that's the controversial take of the day. The controversial take of the day is I kind of want to draw her in casual fit. Like, I kind of want to draw her just trying on a girly dress. How accepting are we of that idea? Because there are no permissions. There are no requests. We know you probably tripped on nothing and the Wi-Fi accidentally turned off. Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no problems with the Wi-Fi today. Sounds so wrong to hear that after all these years. To hear what? To hear what after all these years? Good to see you again. World's most precious and most... Shut up. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not the most precious and most artistic of anything. Crumpets, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You're surprisingly early today. I know. I'm sorry for being late. I'm sorry. It was not the intention, obviously, but yeah. You're insane. Swords are the coolest thing. Well, I did say that it was gonna be a controversial take. I did warn you that it was gonna be a controversial take, okay? I never said that it was gonna be a good take that we all agree on. And it seems like it's even more controversial than I thought. The original drawing doesn't even have a Garfield. You just put more work on yourself on that. You get it by more points. No, I wouldn't get more points. But also, the original illustration doesn't have a Garfield. But the description of the character says that she washed off on a shore that had a Garfield phone. So that's where the drawing came on the ducky drawing. Lydia, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Also, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome. By the way, Ellie, thank you for starting a bit later than usual. I completely lost track of time and nearly panicked when I saw it was already 15 past the hour. No, don't worry. I was fucking late. I was so late. You're the kind of person I would have first assumed was someone who knew most about swords early enough. Nah, not really. I'm a pacifist. Weapons are not my thing. Can they be really cool? Yeah, especially when it's like new weapons that are just like for fantasy and not for real battle. Like blade heels. Those are cool. But other than that, I just shout's not my thing. You know, I'm a pacifist. Guns are cool though? Not to me. Weapons are not my thing. Gonna be lurking for the most part? Happy lurking! Have a good lurking. Ellie prefers the whip. And ironically, I think it is one of the cooler weapons. Because at least you can do like really like crazy shapes with it. But swords are just like static, you know? Kani could use spears, daggers, bows, axes, shields, crossbows, and two-handled swords, not just sword. That does give me a lot more options. Let me see if there's any good... Let me see if there's any good reference for, like, daggers. Because daggers are a little bit... Daggers. Posh. Daggers are a little bit more interesting to me. Daggers do feel more... I don't know, dynamic? Like, they can have some more interesting stuff. I feel like a lot of these poses are way too extra, though. I don't know, maybe I just really want to do Candy in casual, cute, girly girl dress. Leo, answer me one question. If Candy got from her beloved mother that she loves so very much, and I know that she's technically not my daughter, but you know where I'm going with this. Do you think she would enjoy it, or she would not like it? Having, like, wearing a girly girl dress and having like a girly girl day with her girly girl mother. Would you like it? What do we think? Starting with a controversial take sounds about right. Yeah, I did say that. Oh! To hear hot buns instead of officer. I know, it's really weird. It feels really weird, that's why I keep feeling. But I kind of want to try calling you hot buns instead of officer, which it feels weird. The way someone grips a sword or wields a gun tells you a lot about them. You're just not cool enough to understand how cool swords are. They're just not my such a controversial take. You have to love swords and guns. You must compare with everyone. I'll say they are cool. They really are. But they're just not my thing at all, bro. They're just not my thing. I don't know. Why are you still on Wi-Fi and not by RJ45? I don't know what that is. If you can fit your hands on a handle, it's probably a great sword. See, I don't know shit about that. You don't love swords in comparison to other weapons? I don't love weapons in general. Swords are better than guns. Like, if I could make a tier list, I could probably have some opinions in general about weapons in general. But, yeah. Not my favorite. She's gonna actually take on the armor challenge? Daring, are we? The armor scares me less than the weapon. I'll say it. Anything to avoid admitting that she loves Garfield? I don't have any feelings towards Garfield. I don't love him. I don't hate him. Swords are overhyped and overrated. Say it, Ellie. Scream it. Well, no. I think they really do look really cool. I think they really are cool. But poses with swords, at least references that I found, were boring. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it. The poses were boring. And I'm not doing this without a reference. I looked it up. You are in the current ranking listed as both world's most precious snake and most artistic snake. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Most underrated VTuber, most beautiful hair, most base taste. Okay, maybe those are not lies. Maybe those are correct. Actually, maybe those are kind of right. Anyways, whips are mostly useless in combat, but at least they are not swords. But they are interesting to draw. Like they are artistically more interesting. Spears deserve more love. Spears do deserve more love. Spears do deserve more love. What chicken uses in the description, Ellie? I didn't check. I thought I knew her. I thought I knew Kanye. I thought I don't need to check the reference. I just need to check the permissions. I don't need to check the description. I know my girl. Finding references are a great part of art. Exactly. Outside of Castlevania, whips aren't really weapons. They exist to get attention of animals that have super thick hides and by design aren't intended to kill or use in combat. But are they cool? Visually, yes. Are they cool visually? Yes. Kanye was very optimistic about everything. For someone who literally lost her entire family, she will use it. We're doing it. We're doing like a girly girl dress, girly girl try out. Rancor, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. What you drawing? I'm drawing. Ignore the references. Ignore literally every reference. We're deleting that. We are doing whatever the fuck I want. And in this case, whatever the fuck I want is just cute girly girl Kanye having a girly girl day of like trying dresses and like being a girly girl with her, not with her mom, me. I'm outside of the screen. I'm gonna be outside of the screen. It's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be something like this. You know, you get it? Do you see the vision? She draws 2 lines. Do you see the vision? Literally draws 2 fucking lines. Expects people to understand the vision. But do you see it? Do you see the vision? Weapon tier list incoming. I could do a weapon tier list. It would be one of my controversial, like most controversial videos, I'm sure. I'm sure people would have very different opinions from me and they would be appalled at my opinions. Like, I'm sure it would not go super well. I think her ears are symmetrical, right? You don't need to answer that. I know my daughter. It's not that they are asymmetrical, it's that the bow keeps this one higher. So it looks asymmetrical, even though it's just the hairstyle. Do you see the vision? She's that late reading chat. I am a little bit late in general today. I have been moving around life as sort of a zombie. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule and it's hard, man. Once you screw up your sleep schedule really bad, it's really hard to get back on track. It's really difficult. I'll just wait to take a fast siesta until she reset. I wish I could take a siesta. But yeah, Rancor, did I say hello to you? Welcome on! What about weapons that aren't swords or cannons? For example, I'm partial to flamethrowers since they're basically like having a wizard power projectile fire blast IRL. Something about flamethrowers I think is kind of whack. And I'll tell you what, I think it's probably the reason that it's too uncontrolled. Like, it's not... like, you can't target it properly. Like, I want it to be a bit more controllable if it's gonna be my weapon, you know? What about this? Kenny was happy with just a rib and a full dress before I make her have dog sumis or something. Yes, we're going to the dress idea. We're going to the dress idea. The hair is pretty good, and I don't just mean the taste. Stop eating my hair! Stop eating my hair! Stop eating my hair. Swords are boring, but katanas are the epitome of poses, a fellow weeb. Well, that was another problem that I had. I found a picture that I liked, reference-wise, and it was a katana. And I was like, realization moment. I'm realizing that I don't know shit about swords. So maybe if I try to draw this pose with the kind of sword that Kanye has in the reference, then maybe she's just doing like very bad swordsmanship. Because I don't know what kind of swordsmanship you need for each sword, because I don't care about swords enough. I'm serious that you have one of the only character designs I've ever seen that makes tricolor actually work instead of look over busy. Thank you! Oh, that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me because I spent so long trying to figure out the hair. I prefer the name of weird martial art weapons that is used in a battle, but on duel an armor looks cool. That is a rope with a spear point at the end. I think I may have seen it, but I could not give you an example right now. So I probably have seen it like once. If you're going to do daggers, right shower comes to mind for a reference. Too late, I'm doing dresses. Too late, I'm doing dresses. I think I like the other pose more. Which one are we liking more? What if I do both of them? Ellie, you have no time for this art fight. You don't have time to do two poses. Ellie, shut the fuck up. Ellie, please. Ellie's really thinking about doing the two poses. Ellie! Guys, help! Ellie's out of control. Guys, help me! Ellie's out of control! Oh, please, someone stop her! Someone has to stop her, guys! Ellie's out of control! Trilling her new dress? Yeah, that's the point. That's the idea. That's the idea. Is it like the movie thing where they grab the side of the dress and spin with it? Yes, exactly! Oh my god, you do see the vision! You do see the vision! Ellie, just draw a non-straight sword. It's called a katana. Yeah, but that's not what she wields, I think. I'm pretty sure that's not what she wields. Hola, creo que eres genial, pero ¿puedo hacerte una pregunta personal? ¿Sí? Oh, Leo Herman no sabía que hablabas en español. To draw a straight sword, but because it's moving, the sword is curved in the frame. I think I would need specific references for that. Uma Musume outfit ranking? I thought they all... Excuse me for this bit of ignoramus that I'm about to say, but I thought all the Uma Musumes had the same outfit. I thought it was like a uniform. Are you going to keep the clothes blue or try another color? That depends. Am I gonna do two dresses or one? Someone stop her! Someone stop me! Skip a full day and it'll be tired enough for the second day to sleep at your regular sleep time? Yeah, but I'll be miserable the entire time. The point of flamethrowers is that they shower the target with oil and other flammable liquid and the target keeps burning alive. Ooh, I don't like that. What about girls holding bats? What's your opinion on that type of look character? Highly superior to guns and maybe even swords. Swords can be the coolest fucking thing or really boring depending on the execution. Bats tends to be very decent even in boring executions. Step 1, point the flamethrower at the monster you want dead. 2, depress the nozzle trigger. Congrats, you have not properly aimed the flamethrower. It still feels like too little control, you know? Contrary to popular beliefs, flamethrowers were used at more than 10 meters of distance. That's why they were safe to use, and also as anything that likes violates the Geneva Conventions. I'm saying that I'm not super fond of them. It's actually quite easy to aim for guys, at least due to the fact that it's essentially just a stream of liquid flame. Man, I love allergies. Oh, Krampus, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. If you're saying that, I can imagine that you're having an allergy moment. And mi más sincero pésame. ¿Dije mos? Mi más sincero pésame. Mi most sincero pésame. They're not uncontrollable. They're just a hose that you turn on and off and shoots water straight. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it feels less controllable than something that is solid on itself. I think they both look good so far. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Flamethrowers are also important because they're one of the only weapons that can be effective against certain types of enemies. For example, a swarm of insects. Oh, you're right. They win points there. They're definitely winning points there. Even Lena likes the taste of your hair. Ellie, you can double check it on her Discord. She should not be eating my hair. No one should be eating my hair. No one should be eating my hair. Hair is, for whatever reason, especially important to me in character design, especially female character design. I'll tell you why. Because, especially in anime, it's one of the two focal points. And I don't know if this is the answer you wanted or not, but especially in anime, is the eyes and the hair are the focal points of the drawing. If you get those right, you can do everything else kind of wonky, and it still will feel okay-ish. Ellie, stop, you need some help? I do. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She achieved a proper balance with the colors instead of just sticking them in wherever they look right, for lack of a better word. Thank you. You said the same thing last stream. What did I say? What did I say last stream? Tell me. Tell me what I said last stream, because I don't remember. Because I don't remember. I have no idea. Is she supposed to have, like, a snout? Because we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do a snout. We're gonna do the little nose. But we're not gonna do, like, a proper snout. Should I? Should I try to do a proper snout? Let's start with the first sketch. Don't know exactly how I want to start it, but I know that I want to be fast because if I manage to be fast enough, does it even really matter that I want to do two poses? This is how you cope when you are doing something that you know you shouldn't be doing, like drawing two different poses when you're already running out of time. Just don't question it. Just let me cope. Just let me cope. If you are artistically inspired to do it, Ellie, then it's the correct decision. No, when you don't have time, it isn't. When you don't have time, it definitely isn't. But I am failing at controlling myself. That's the other thing. That's the other situation. That I am indeed failing at controlling myself. And you know what? Maybe I can cut corners effectively. If I cut enough corners, I'll have the time. If I cut enough corners, I'll have the time to do it. So far, so good. So far, it's going well, speed-wise. It's not super pretty, but it doesn't matter. I should be making this in different layers, even if it's just a sketch. I really should be. Because I'm gonna feel really pissed after. I know myself, I always do. I know myself and I know where this ends. That can be a good base. That can be a good base. Is Kenya paladin or a warrior? I'm not so sure. The right one looks easier to draw. Do that one. Too late. I'm doing both of them. Ah! Draw 5 poses? Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I don't. I use the translator. Oh, don't worry about speaking in English. Whatever is easier for you. Ignoramus. Ignoramnus. Ignoramus. To respect to Leo, that's just a giant gladius that can be two-handed. It's kind of non-conventional. But see, I don't know that. I don't get that. I don't know what a fucking gladius is. I know it's a type of sword. But you cannot show me a couple of swords and tell me which one is the gladius. I don't know. You could put 10 different swords in front of me and I would not be able to tell you which one is which at all whatsoever. So like, you know, it's just not my scene. What if I do bad decisions? What if I make bad choices? What if I make bad choices is basically the point of today's stream, I guess. Does she have, digitigrade? I think she does, right? I think she has digitigrade toes. Actually, that looks quite human. Leo! 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 Help! Is it digitigrade or is it normal human anatomy? I need to know. They all have a uniform and a unique outfit. Oh, okay, so I wasn't terribly wrong. I wasn't terribly wrong. Nice. Nice. Why are bats that interesting? They're just flying mammals. Different type of bat. So many different sword styles and poses differ according to the sword itself. The most obvious would be a gladiator sword, a refined katana, an elegant rapier, and sneaky dagger, dual wielding, etc. Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to know about swords in order to be able to draw proper sword poses. And I feel like I'm not knowledgeable enough. I guess I should at some point look into it, try to understand it. It would help in art, so maybe, but Spanish 100? Yeah, ESL, except it's SSL? Except it's SFLBIUEM. Spanish first language, but I use English more. Flamethrowers are good against hidden in hard places to reach enemies. They are in the bunker. Just aim for the small openings. Well, technically, isn't any kind of bullet good if you aim for the small opening and then you start swinging around? Maybe? I want to get to the bottom of the chat. She does have a point at least. When you spray an area with a flamethrower, you can't really prevent the surrounding area from catching on fire. You can put it out afterwards, but yeah, that's what I mean. Here's the thing. I am a control freak. You know, I'm a control freak. And the idea of using a weapon that would take so much control away from me just feels wrong. Just doesn't give me that oomph, that good feeling. If you keep burning the oxygen on their hideout, they will suffocate. If they don't, they get burned first. I guess in that way it would be really controlled, but it would also be really cruel. I know drawing 2 poses is a lot of work, but have you considered 3? Stop! You'd have more time to finish all the drawings you want if we could distract you. No, but it's good that you chat. It's good that you chat. Anyone else smell the copium in the stream? Nope. I don't have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Control is boring, go wild. Oof, I wish. I wish. Control freak, yet she doesn't control her own OBS properly. Hey, the fact that I want to control it properly isn't like exclusive to the fact that it's hard to do so. Even if you do it on different layers, you will still do the hair in the wrong layer. Yeah, probably. We should all speak in Polish. I invite you to the challenge of trying. There are Polish-speaking people in the chat, so they will know what you're saying. They'll know what you're saying. A gladius is a Roman-style sword. Still, wouldn't be able to pick it out from a line-out. Line-out? Line-up. What if Ellie made mad decisions? Which I never do, of course. A lamppost will fall on you. Why? Oh no, no wonder you're actually trying to do the Polish thing. What is he saying? People who speak Polish. What? She has a what? DGT grade. DGT grade. Kani has dog paws, if that's what you're asking. Yes, that is what I was asking. That is exactly what I was asking. That's the answer. Thank you. Alright, is it the best anatomy in the world? No. No, but it's... I have to try and get to the second sketch of both of the poses. I have to try and get to the second sketch of both of the poses today. Like, that's the goal. If I can manage that, maybe I can even finish both poses. I like this paw way more than the other one. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll leave it as sketches. It feels so weird to do, but maybe that's better. Am I still on the same fucking layer? Yeah, of course I am. Gonna do a second layer for the arms for real, because the arms tend to be kind of like way more difficult. Should I? Should I make another layer for the dress? Maybe it's fine. Maybe I will leave it as a sketch, because I'm vibing. I'm vibing with the messy sort of aesthetic. And if I try to make it more polished, I know that I'll mess with the flow of it. But I'll still make a couple of sketches. If I don't make a couple of sketches, it's gonna look really weird. Draw her with human teeth? random languages. 4 fingers in the hand? Okay, that's important to note. I'm gonna write that down because I'm likely to forget it. 4 fingers, not 5. That's actually quite important. Normally, no, bullets are not good for that use. I mean, they will bounce, right? Control freak doesn't know how to sleep at the same hour. I don't think you understand what a control freak is. I don't think you understand the meaning of control freak. But Ellie, sometimes you don't want the fire to be controlled once it starts. I do. I do. I smell a coping pink cotton candy lamia from here. Nah, there's no need for coping. There's no need for coping here. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. This shape is wrong. Now that's better. This is not a great shape here either. So maybe something more like that. That's also not great. Oh, I know why. I know why. I understand. The entire arm needs to go. Needs to be more chill, like down here. That already makes it significantly better. And I'm not supposed to be able to see the bottom of the dress because of the length of the skirt in that angle. All right. I think that's going well. Now, the hair. We're gonna do something. Because here's the thing. There is a little bit of a shadow here. And there's this. So... and there's this. So... we can do a little bit of hair on the sides. That will get covered by the ear. Right? Do I like that shape? No, I don't think I do. I think I like this shape a lot more. And on the other side... Whoa, what was that? That was weird. And on the other side, I'll make it... lower. But trying to keep the same sort of shape. Which I think that would be kind of the same shape. You can use another accessory other than the ribbon, you know? No! Because I gave her the ribbon and she loves it! I gave her the ribbon and she loves it! I don't know Polish, so technically if I try to speak in Polish, even the Polish won't know what I'm saying. Checkmate, really? You mean you would be talking gibberish? You mean you would just be saying whatever? You would be talking Somalian for all you know. That left lip pointing with the toe front is hurting Kani? No, it's not. Silo River, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome. I just subscribed to your channel. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you are having a great day. I'm kind of intrigued to know what color you're gonna use for the dress. Probably blue and white. But I was going to play with the silver of the armor to see if I can incorporate that. But it's still to be defined. It is definitely still to be messed with. We're gonna add the ribbon. Because fuck you, I gave her that ribbon. She loves it and she has no reason to take it out. Also, I so love that I have an excuse to draw Kani. I actually really love that I'm getting the excuse to draw my girl. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and design a dress. Like, what are we doing here? I think because we're keeping the ribbon on the top, we could also add a ribbon here on the back. I feel like that's kind of cute. Especially if we have like a big flowy motion. I could even put it in front, even though that makes no sense, but it might look good. No, it looks ass, so we're gonna keep it in the back. Gonna keep it there. We're gonna do I want billowing sleeves? Because they are probably, you have probably noticed by now, they are some of my favorite type of sleeves. Bell sleeves, not billowing, sorry. Bell sleeves. Some of my favorite types of sleeves. But I feel like it might be too much. Because we already have a lot of fabric. So I feel like maybe... more simple, traditional. Maybe you could have like, oh, yes. Something like this. No, I should not be adding that level of detail. That level of detail is just too much. That level of detail is way too much. Okay, so now that I've done my job almost impossible here because everything is in one fucking layer, let's move on to the other pose. I do think this one is coming out even easier than the last one that I did. This is way too tilted, so we're gonna chill it down. Something like that is much better. Yeah, okay. I don't mind it. I am kind of sad that the legs I did for nothing, but that's fine. That's fine. Rodrigo, bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día. Hello. Bullets don't bounce? Are you sure? Does not want to control freaky. She said the dictating definitions to her chat. I mean, it's not. Unless it's a precise angle on a metallic surface with some of the metals not at all, and the bullet made of one particular metal, maybe it can ricochet. Maybe? Are you saying Hollywood has been lying to me? Are you saying Hollywood would never lie to me? Hollywood would never lie to me. Bullets do ricochet, but it's impossible to control and almost as much of a hazard as to the shooter as the shootee. Yeah, but I mean, if you have an encased bunker and you put the gun in through the hole and you start swinging it wildly and shooting, isn't that as like kind of like the fire thing? Look for flamenco references. I'm pretty sure you might find that exact pose except for the left leg. But I'm pretty sure the flamenco dresses are tighter, right? I haven't seen in a while, but I'm pretty sure flamenco dresses are not this, like this. Oh, no, they are. No, wait, okay, there's two main types of flamenco dress. The one that I've seen is the siren type, where it's tied until the knee, and then it starts billowing out. And that's the one that I'm finding the most of as well. But there are other types. There are more, like, free from the hip kind of dresses. That's interesting. When I think of flamenco, I definitely think more of a... Not a full siren, because siren is up until the ankles. But I definitely... Oh, trumpet! It's a trumpet silhouette. When I think of flamenco, I think of trumpet silhouette. Hollywood, really, Ellie? You really think they wouldn't lie? Of course! Hollywood would never lie to me. Hollywood would never! Why would Hollywood lie? What are you saying? Nyx, what are you saying? What's your excuse? I attack Lena, not you, or it also counts if I draw more than one character. So funnily enough, the attack is not on my page, so I don't even know if I'll be able to revenge it. But it does have my character tagged in it. You tagged my character in it as well, but I'm pretty sure it will not show up as a revengeable attack because of the system of Artfight. So I don't know, man. Anyways, now that I've drawn that one, I have to do it all over again. I have to do it all over again. Remember how I said about cutting corners? Here we go. I'm gonna cut a corner. Ta-da! simple, effective. Except... don't want it to be too similar. You know what's cool? Dresses plus swords. That is really cool. That, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty cool. I mean, you saw how my main reference at the beginning of this, when I was still entertaining the idea of a sword, it was Dreamcatcher, one of my wives in Dreamcatcher with a sword. I swear to God, Dreamcatcher had an era that was so full of the girls in beautiful gowns and beautiful swords. And it was fantastic. And I miss it every day. Every day I miss that era. It was like designed for me specifically. It was made for me. Think maybe here I might want to open her mouth a little bit. The problem is that these faces are not looking like the same character. So I'm gonna have to decide on one and commit to that style. And it's gonna be the other one because this one is ugly. This one is ugly. Wow. This one is not coming out right. This is the part where you say, Ellie, if you already had a head, why are you doing this? Like, what's the point of doing this? Because I wanted to change it. I didn't want it to be the exact same head copy-pasted. But I might have to. For the purpose of, like, actually doing two different poses, I might have to cut corners and just copy-paste the head. Maybe it's just the eyes. Maybe if I do the eyes in the other style, where they're bigger and rounder. Oh, that's already looking better. Yeah, it's already looking better, right? Does she have eyebrows? She does now. But she's gonna have the tiny ones. Did you ever give her eyebrows? If you make the nose bigger, it will look more like the original drawing. Yeah. I need to do the noses later. Right now, I'm putting down the basic shapes, and then that comes in the sketch number 2. This is the first sketch. Do you like girls? I do. Astroman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. You know what is also cool? Battle mates, they kick your ass in maid uniform. Yeah, but in my case, battle mates depend on the execution. Hollywood is always scientifically accurate. Exactly. You get me. You get me, Nix. You understand what I'm saying? No, wait, Logan. You understand what I'm saying, Logan? It's not cutting corners, it's being economic with your strokes. Yeah, but sometimes you can get a better result if you if you give it another attempt. Because I do like that head. I do like that head more than the other one. I like to join so far. Thank you. You shall never find out, Ellie. I'm not even sure if Google Translate can help you because I haven't had to bust out my other languages in a hot minute. Is it a rare language? What is Dreamcatcher? My favorite K-pop group. Yes, Ellie, check the transparent drawing in the Artfight page. It's 8 times on size. The one you're using is just 4 times bigger. Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay because like it's clear enough as a reference. Oh, I never deleted that. Where is it? Where are you? What layer are you? There we go. Oh yeah. It was covered. It was covered. It was covered by my own strokes. It's there. It's there. It just was covered. Kenny has eyebrows. Yeah, I had covered it with my own, with my own pen. It wasn't covered? Yeah, it was. Your own drawing was on top. That's what I'm saying. Holy dress, Holy, that dress is flowing in the wind. A paid actor. What? 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 I don't understand what you mean. What? Okay. Come on, Ellie. Oh, that's looking really weird. That is looking weird. What did I do with the draft here? What did I... Oh, I just didn't do the legs. I just didn't do the legs at all. Thank you. Thank you, Pasmi. That's so helpful. That's great. Thank you. That's... thank goodness you did a sketch. Thank goodness you did a draft. That's the point of it all. Thank goodness I did a draft. This looks very wrong. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Trust. Trust and believe. That is almost the same pose though, so I don't want to do that. That's better. That's better. It's Afrikaans, the language is studied in school, and it's an old form of Dutch, I believe. It could be absolute bullshit. I could be talking absolute bullshit. I don't know much about those languages, I gotta admit. Neither of those. Nor Afrikaans, nor Dutch. I'm not familiar whatsoever. I'm still not super happy with that leg, but let me save it just in case. Let me actually delete this entire thing and try with a different hip. Because my idea was to do this line of action, right? So therefore... I do want that. And I do want a strong leg to the side moment. Because without it, I don't get the line of action. But is that maybe too exaggerated to the side? Is that the problem? That's way too broken. Anime legs are a thing, but like, there's a fucking limit. Yeah, there's a fucking limit. That is way too broken. I don't know if you're joining Child Connie or Post Game Connie. Just say she's numbers years old. You see the trouble thinking how old she is? Oh, I'm not thinking of how old she is. I am not. I'm just thinking of how to make these legs work. That all. All I'm thinking right now is the leg position. The age is whatever. She's some number of years. She doesn't even know how old she is, right? At any given point. What if I just don't do that line of action? What if I actually, if I have the other leg saved, what if I just do something different? I think my problem is that I really want that line of action. And so I'm not being able to figure it out without it. I think I'm gonna have to just keep this one. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little bit stiff, but it's not bad. And it doesn't matter anyways because it's gonna be covered by the dress. Oh, but in this one I did want to do like a shorter dress. In fact, what if this one doesn't have the... Whoa, 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 chill, chill. That's not what I wanted. What if in this one, I had like... Oh yeah, that's a different pose. Something like that, and then the dress can be... shorter. And it can have a bit more decoration on the bottom. Just like she deserves. A really girly, girly dress. Aw, I'm kind of loving it. I'm kind of living for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Correct me if I'm wrong as well, Lil, but she's still using the ribbon when she's older on the post-credit scene, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I seem to remember she was still using it. I did that in the game because I didn't want to bother thinking about her real age. There's a running gag in the game. Yeah, I know. That every time someone mentions her name, it's just a number symbol in red numbers. Yep. Absolutely. That's another reason. Like, it's meta. It's meta. Her age doesn't matter. Okay, I'm actually really happy with, with this guy. I'm actually really happy with it. Let me do an off-shoulder moment for this. I think that would be cute. And maybe... some detailing like that. I think that would be cute. And maybe because of that, I also add a little... detailing here. That could very easily be too much though. So I'm not sure I want it. Maybe just a different shape. More subtle. Maybe something more... Yeah, but why would it be to the inside? I did it in the opposite direction. Should be... more like this? Oh, that's kind of cute! That's kind of cute! In the post-game, she says, I am numbers plus 10 years old now or something like that. I don't remember, but I did notice it every time it came up. Even before the stream turns Ellie into a fashion designer. Bold claim that I'm not already one. She gives you the ribbon back at the end of the game. She uses her cape as a scarf in post-game. She doesn't have the ribbon as an adult. Well, in that case, this is before I move away forever. Ah! This is before I move away forever. I guess. Alright, I think I'm ready to start the next sketch. I think I'm ready to start the next sketch. Woo! What time is it? We still have half an hour for the second sketch? That's amazing. That's awesome. First thing to fix is the face. I like this one. I do like that one. So I think... So we have draft, and we have... sketch 1. And now we're gonna do... I'm gonna turn it red. We're gonna do sketch 2. We're gonna start dividing it already. Because I feel like there's a chance it's gonna be the final thing. So I'm gonna start already, like, for example, the head. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be fluffy. I still need to fluffy it up. Okay, we'll figure out how to fluffy. We'll figure out how to fluffy the head. And I intend to do one head and copy paste it. Ideally, it doesn't need too much modification to feel like it's not the exact same head. Just the face moving a little bit might suffice. We'll see. Alright, what do we think of this for the fluffiness in the head? Like, is that good or is that worse? Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Can I say it's canonically so fluffy that can calm down anyone who pets her? I think it happened twice in the game. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, it needs to be fluffy, you know? I need to fluffy up the head. Even though I really liked the shape that I had, I feel like I need to fluffy it up even more. I feel like right now it's giving low levels of fluff. Maybe I'll make all of these a little bit bigger. Maybe? I really do need to learn my hotkeys. One day I'll learn my hotkeys and I'll be able to select and deselect easily. But that day is probably not today. Not gonna lie to you, that day is probably not today. Do we think that's cute? I don't know. I feel like maybe I cannot judge it until I have more of the drawing. Like maybe trying to judge it like this is too in a vacuum. Like it needs more lines around it to see if it reads as fluffy or not. Because I think it might be reading too cat-like in shape. I feel like it might be too cat-like in fluff. Or I'm overthinking it, which is my favorite pastime. Okay, we'll see when I have the other side. Maybe having the other side's all I need. Right? Yeah, that gives me nothing. I need more lines. I definitely need more lines. I don't know. I feel like it might mess up with the shape too hard. I think the fluffiness might mess with the head shape too much. So I would have to find another way to express that fluffiness. Or I would have to just trust that the ears and the top of the head are the fluffiness, you know? I do think once I have this, I'm just gonna copy paste it. But see, there's something to sketchy lines that you just don't get when you finish the proper lines. There's some more dynamic soul. I feel like with every extra line that I do, I'm missing something. I really like this line right here. And I kind of don't want to lose it. Even though it's not clean enough for line art, but I really like the feeling it has. Maybe that's too much. Maybe... maybe something more like that. I am genuinely so happy that I get to draw Kani. Like, it's genuine, like... it's so my type of thing to draw. It's so my perfect, specific type of thing to draw. Wait, is that from the hair or is that from the ear? That's from the hair, I think. I think that's from the hair, but at the same time, I think that I kind of like this hair, so I'm probably not gonna copy paste that hair. I waited 2 years to draw this bitch and I'm doing it. Note, a female dog is got to be... yeah, I know. But I can't color that, even if it's the scientifically accurate term. I can't. Because she's my baby. Pretty little baby. Do I like that more or less? Welcome to the part where I agonized about one tiny little part of the drawing that nobody will notice except for me. I think I like it more like that. I think that's better. Okay. If that's the hair layer, let me finish it off. I think entirely? I think the entirety of the hair is gonna be in the same layer. Because sometimes I do a layer for bangs and a layer for the rest of the hair. But Kani doesn't have a lot of overlapping hair lines that would kind of be a problem. So I think just the one layer might be enough. Not sure that I like that shape though. Maybe that one? Oh, that's better. I think that's better. We'll see. right. I think the tier's coming out without too much issue. Which is not the case every time. Is that too big? Maybe I don't like this partition here. Maybe I want all of that to be one. Maybe I want all of this to just be... Just let me try this line. Let me erase this line. I like that. I think it's good. Please, Ellie, don't you dare sing that song. You will get stuck in my head again. God damn it, Ellie's stuck on repeat now. Me too. Don't worry. I don't curse you if I'm not cursing myself. Don't worry. I'm also a pretty little baby. You think that maybe... I don't know the lyrics. That's the worst part. You've been thinking of me and try to love me. I hate that song so much. I hate that song. I'm also starting to hate the sad part is that sometimes TikTok / Instagram Reels / YouTube Shorts will make me hate a song that I actually really like because it's so annoyingly everywhere. So repeated everywhere that I don't want to even think about that song. But then I listen to it and it's like, oh, I actually vibe. I actually really like this song. Too bad that it's being burned beyond recognition. Stop thinking if you hate it. If only that's how it worked. If only that's how it worked. But alas, it is not. Is that too big? It's kind of too big. No, I did it equally as big on the other side. On the other sketch. Hey, remember literally a second ago when you said, no, that's not too big, Ellie? I love how my mouth can say something, my brain can say something, and then my hand will do an entirely different thing. I guess that's the brain, though. I guess my mouth will say something, but the brain is like, I know you're lying, bitch. What do you think? What do you think, that I don't know you? My own brain will be like, who are you trying to trick? Who are you trying to trick? I say when it's enough. I used to like Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style is a good song. It got burnt beyond recognition to the point that you hated its existence. But I feel like now it's been long enough that you can enjoy it as a song without it burning your brain. You know, I feel like songs that get way too big, way too fast, just need a cooling period. And after a cooling period, it's like okay, it's fine. I can enjoy it now. That's my feelings anyways. Doesn't have to be yours. a cute place, but I don't like this part. I think for starters, this needs to come a little bit further. Maybe to like there. And maybe we don't need another small peak. Maybe just going straight down could work better. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's terrible. No, I hate that, so let's not do that. You know which one I'm really hating today? Not today, these days, but it makes me boil that they've burnt it beyond my enjoyment when it's actually like a song that I would totally have in my Spotify. My name is Ping and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, ooh, is this illegal? Hey, ooh, it feels illegal. And it's such a good banger song in my opinion when you listen to the whole of it. The problem is that that intro has been so burnt. As soon as I hear one note from it, I'm switching to the next short. Like, I don't care. I don't care. If your short could have been funny to me, it's not anymore because it's I'm annoyed at it. There's one of these. Aha! I remember that I had seen one that I didn't like that I wanted to polish. I don't remember which one. Okay, there we go. I think that's working. I think that's probably fine. Top of the head. Something like that's probably fine. Yeah, something like that's probably fine. Then the ears are gonna wait. The ears are gonna wait. I'm gonna do the eyelashes first. Because that's kind of like the make it or break it, I feel like. See, this is the part where I chastise myself for doing all of this first sketch in one layer. It was like, I can't really see where each part ends and where each part starts. Radio at work pisses me off because it plays the same 10 songs over and over again. That sounds awful. Oh, that sounds terrible, Ritesh. Mi most sincero pésame. That's not great. Christmas is coming. She's the frosting. She is, but it's a little bit early. We haven't even been through the one that people like and I don't. Halloween. We haven't even been through Halloween. Like, what is up? What is wrong with people? She's the frosting way too early. Feel like we still have time before the defrost procedure. Awesome, Bro King. Welcome and hello. How are you doing? I'm going to find something to do, so bye. Have a nice stream. Goodbye. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. She's in karaoke mode today, I guess. Not really. It just came to mind. And you know, I don't have a filter. So if it came to mind, it's there now. It's in my mind now. And I'm gonna end up talking about it. Will I manage to not give her gigantic eyelashes? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out together. You know what? We won't find out together. We won't find out together if I'm gonna leave the fluff in the head or not. Because I might literally just take it off. Because I really, really like the shape of the head that I got before. So I think I might really, really not want to keep it. Time to cut corners. Time to cut some corners. These are the corners that I'm cutting. Cutting corners. Alright, that's good. I think. Eyelashes. Let's do the face layer. Face layer should have the nose, which I need to make bigger. And heart-shaped. Is that too big? No, that's fine. Is that too heart-shaped? I think that is too heart-shaped. I think that's supposed to be more like a normal dog nose. So not necessarily heart, more like... more like this shape? Make it the way you want. More like dog shape would be fine, then. I don't know. I need to rush because I want to see the fluff. I want to see if we can discover together if the fluff's gonna stay or not. Because I'm already past the 2 hours, but I started late today. So I am staying a little bit extra. But I don't wanna overestimate my time. Is that too square? I think that might be too square. Needs to be... The thing about animal noses is a very particular shape. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this, Ellie. You can do this. Do you guys think this counts as a furry? Not like it, not the character. The character is definitely a furry. But I mean, do you think furry enjoyers would enjoy my art style when I try to do furries? That's the real question. The real question is, do you think a furry, like, art enjoyer would enjoy this art, or does it fall short? You know, does it fall too short to be like fun for a furry art enjoyer? These are questions that every artist, I think, is interested in. Definitely want this to be a bit more down. Like that. Ask Lena! Guys, if she was here, she would get so upset. You're mean. You're bullying. I say as if I wasn't ever calling her a furry. I say as if I wasn't the first one to call her a furry when the opportunity arises. Okay, there it is, but do I like it? Or do I want to change the shape of the head again? Because I really like the shape of the head. Let me do a fluffy head versus a non-fluffy head. Non-fluffy head. Fluffy head. Can I make a different type of fluff that would allow me to keep this shape that I really, really liked? Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. You'll see what I decide later. No filter, we wouldn't have you any other way. My brain cannot handle filtering as I speak. It's too much. It's too many functions. So many things to pay attention to at the same time, you know? I don't think I'm gonna manage, guys. I don't think. Oh no. Oh no, it's happening. Oh no. Oh, guys, I tried. Believe me, I tried. There was a fierce attempt being made. Actually, wait. Wrong layer. Oh, and the head. That's better. decisions. I have so many decisions to make later. Clearly, I can't make my choice right now. Right now, I'm very undecided. Oh, but the eyelashes are coming. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I need the eyelashes. I need them. Look at that. Look at how it pops in the eye. Like it makes the eyes pop so much. I was trying not to rely on the eyelashes, but I just love them. I just love them too much. I love giving characters big ol' falsies. Oh, I absolutely cannot help myself. I need them. I need them! Did you do the other post for the Garfield phone? No, I ended up doing what I started on the stream. Because I started developing that one and it became too much commitment to throw away. Like, it was an incredibly good idea, but I had committed too much at that point. Hey, remember like half an hour ago when I said that I was gonna keep it as a sketch? And then I fucking didn't. Never believe what I say when I make a decision on the spot, because my mind will change about 5 times before I settle on something. Takes me a little bit of thinking before I settle on a decision. I was thinking about tweeting something like that, actually, and then I kind of never had the time. But remember how the last time I said that I felt like this year my Artfight might be a downgrade compared to last year? Then, as I was doing the octopus girl, and I kept finishing the lines, I started feeling like, you know what? No, never fucking believe me. This is peak. But the problem is that I know my mind will change again. Like, I know whatever I say now is not going to be my final feeling on the art. So I can say that, but then I will be hating it again. It will happen. It's unavoidable. Needs to be a bit more up. A bit more tilted up. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Right now, I'm really liking it, but my opinion will change. Let it be known, my opinion will change. I will be not happy with it by the end of it, for sure. What if I lower them a little bit? fine. I think it's fine. Did you oppose? No. Oh, Rich, bye. Did I say bye? Did I say bye? Goodbye. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good sleep and feel well rested in the morning. Punishment stream, draw a guy and a tomboy girl with no eyelashes. No! 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 That is torture! Why would you torture me so? You hate me! Isn't Kenny too young for that? She's numbers years old. Also, I'm joking. I don't know shit about fashion. Yeah, it's just a stylistic thing. I can't help it. I need to make the eyelashes. I need to. It's just impossible for me to avoid. Now. So I want to just copy the head, everything, and move it to the other sketch already? I think so. Before I move on to other stuff. I feel like the fluff could work if I just somehow make it fit the head somehow. I don't know. Maybe I keep both lines. Is that bad? Is that bad? I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or not. Okay, now let's go layer by layer, adjusting. We're gonna adjust layer by layer. These two are fine. These two are fine. So that's gonna get merged there, and that's gonna get merged there. Hair. Hair is... kind of fine. We're gonna leave it here for now. See where we go from there. Eyes. Eyelashes. This is the important one. If I want this head to feel different from the other one, I'm gonna have to mess with this. But not too much, because I already felt like they had different vibes. Oh, I should have done this with the eyelashes, because now the eyelashes need to be adjusted separately. Dumb, 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 dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb, girl. Why are you so dumb, girl? Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Dancy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Doing furry art? Yeah, doing a furry character, so cute. Thank you. By the way, I called it saying Ellie will do 0.5 at a time this stream. I mean, I've gotten faster, but I still cannot finish an attack in one stream. It just still cannot happen. However, However, let me just say, I don't think I would have gotten this amount of progress in previous years. Because this is like the final lines at this point. I feel like these are at this point pretty much the final lines. So yeah, sure, I only did head, but it's 2 heads and 2 different full body sketches. So I think overall that it's gotten better. It's getting faster. Let me catch this layer, merge with that. This layer, merge with that. Okay. Okay. You here. Do I want to just make these instead of copy pasting it? I think maybe I want to just make them instead of copy paste them. Wait, where's the face layer? Why did I get duplicated? Did I not duplicate it? That's so weird. I guess I'll duplicate the nose at least. At the very least, because like there's no point in not using the nose. Then the mouth can be hand done, considering that I have open mouth now, so it's a different shape. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I think that's working. Dumb, nice pep talk. Sorry, is the pep talk, or did I give myself a pep talk? I legitimately don't remember what I say after I say it. So, I don't know what leaves out of my mouth. I don't know what words cross my brain and my tongue and my throat. They just happen, you know? And then they are forgotten immediately. Still want to know if the dress will be blue or not. Let me give you the color palette that I'm thinking of right now. Right now, I'm thinking of... Let me bundle this up. Sketch 2. No, this is straight up the lines. Honestly, the straight up lines, which is bad. It's bad. Normally, you want to at least do sketches. So this is bad. I'm doing a bad. But I don't have a lot of time, so... This is what I'm thinking right now. Right now, I'm thinking this one. Oh my god, why do sketch lines fuck so hard? Sketch lines are so good. For some reason, fucking love sketch lines so much. Okay, so I'm thinking this one is... We have the blue ribbon, right? We have the blue ribbon. This is what I'm thinking for this one. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I might change it because I'm not quite vibing with it as I see the color test. So I might change it. It might be like a white instead of this like armor color. Might be a more like silvery white. Because I'm not super liking it. What part will be the gem? She doesn't have to have a gem. Anyways, I'll have to make some decisions about this one. Because I do want the ribbon parts to be blue, but then I also want the thing to be blue. So maybe she has black in the armor. So maybe instead we can have the ribbons be black. And the dress be blue. But I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. We'll see when we get to the painting stage. That's not bad. That's not bad. But then this one, I kind of have a strong idea. This one is going to be a complete departure from the color scheme. It's gonna be blue, but like a really light sky blue. With pink accents. Here, here, here. And here. Oh, and something in the wrist as well. Yeah. Yeah, definitely something here in the wrist. That's my idea right now. That is my idea right now. Maybe I want to play with a green instead, so that it matches the eye color. Like a green instead of a light blue. Oh, that's also really cute! Oh wait, that's also really cute! I don't know! Maybe this one will be the light blue that I wanted. Maybe this one will be light blue as I wanted, but the ribbons will be blue like the Connie's canon color. Here, here. I think I do like that. Wait, I think I do like it. Maybe you can have like a soft gradient as well. Like a soft white gradient. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have to play with it. I do have to play with it. But right now, this do feel like they might stick. At least this one. At least this one, I feel like it might stick. It's a really cute color combo, in my opinion. And when their eyes are green, I think this would look fantastic. How are you gem team and have not drawn some gem related stuff? Is that how Artfight works? No, the way that the Artfight works is the teams are literally just to put you in two different teams. The theme of the teams doesn't really matter. It only matters in like helping you choose a theme or here's how it really impacts you, right? Let's use the werewolf versus vampire teams. Werewolf versus vampires. The thing that really gets affected by the teams is what kind of characters are gonna end up in the opposite team. Because if you're someone... Everyone has their own tendencies, right? Everyone has their own styles. For example, I tend towards more cutesy girly characters, right? When it comes to werewolf versus vampires, I went with vampires because to me, vampires is like elegant, refined, opulent. That is what attracts me to the vampire aesthetic. So all the people who are attracted to this kind of aesthetic are more likely going to end up in Team Vampires. And all of the characters that they create, which also have their own sense of aesthetic, are going to end up in Team Vampires. The biggest tragedy of the team themes is that normally you'll end up having all the characters that you want to draw in your same team. Because the fairies all went with werewolf. So when they had to draw characters from this team, and this team is going to have significantly less fairies because people who are into the vampire aesthetic are not going to be as furry as this ones, you know? Same as another example would be like the team Bloom versus the team Wither. Wither is like rot, death. You know? Rot, death, putrefaction. And Bloom is like flowers, girly, pastels, happy. So obviously, I joined Team Bloom because all of my characters, all my aesthetic sensibilities align with this. But then guess what? All of the characters that I had as options to draw were all like gothy, emo, dark, rot, violence. It impacts not in how you draw or what you choose to draw. The biggest impact is like the kind of characters that are gonna end up being on your opposite team. More than anything, that's the biggest impact. Which is, it can always be, like, there's always overlap. There's never going to be only one type of character in one type of team. Because people are diverse. Some people are always almost undecided on their teams because they really like both ideas. Like, things are bound to always match in some way. Oh, that's where the face was. That's where the face was. But yeah, the theme does not have to show in your art whatsoever. Alright, Team Crystal, I have zero clue how Artfight works. Yeah, the way that it works is that basically if I draw characters from Team Fossil, I get full points. And if I draw characters from Team Crystal, I get 25% of those points. So it's not about the theme, it's about the characters that you can draw for maximum points. Then again, some people literally don't care about the points. Some people literally just attack regardless of team. So even in that respect, it's kind of like, it's what you make of it. The teams mean what you make of it. The teams mean whatever you want it to mean. I think the heads are done. Probably, hopefully. I still have to decide what to do about the fluffiness of the head, but that will come way later. Like, way later. And now it's been the 2 hours for sure, so I should be leaving. But before I leave, I want to try and do the eyes. Not too big. Is this Tiffy better if it's smaller? I think maybe what I meant is if you draw anything to attack that has no relation to their team, are you really Team X? At least for me, that is what it implies being Team X, even if you don't explicitly do the same. No, not really. What changes is what the amount of points that you get. If you draw characters that are on the opposite team, you get 100% of the points. If you draw characters that are in your same team, you get 25% of the points. It seems feel like a motivation for a competition and give inspiration for certain aesthetics, but beyond that, it's all in good fun and everyone does what they like. Exactly. Like, I think one of the biggest problems of Artfight is when people join it for any other reason than just because they enjoy the idea of the event. I think you need to go into it for fun. If you go into it to be like a tryhard for points and you end up cheating, for example, it's like you're like, you know that you don't win anything, right? Like, you know that you don't actually get a monetary prize, or you don't even get that much clout either. Like, it's not important. It's for fun. Some people literally join and immediately cheat, and it's like, it's very easy to tell, my brother, that you posted 15 full rendered pieces on the first 2 days. You either did them before the time, or worse, you used AI generators. So, which is which? Regardless, you're missing the point. As other artists, it should be understandable that you are on X team. A horror artist, a cute artist, a chibi artist can all draw a dog, and you'll get that they are team dog, even if that's different. I don't see that being any sort of important at all. Like, literally the only reason the teams exist are so that the event can function. The event cannot function as it does without teams. And you could literally do the same every year. You could be Team A versus Team B. But anything else would already, like, imply that you have to limit your drawing. And again, this is for fun and for experimenting and for stuff. If it's gonna limit what you can draw or how you can draw it, it's not gonna be an interesting event, and it's not gonna be a fun event. Limitation is both very good for creativity, but also the enemy of creativity. Because if you're trying to just have fun, if you're trying to improve your skills, limitation is going to help you explore things that you never would have thought to explore. But if you're just trying to have fun, and you cannot draw the things you actually want to draw, then it's just gonna discourage you and you're not gonna want to participate. It would not have worked as an event, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Am I super happy? No. But I can live with this right now, right here, right now. I can live with this right here, right now. I'm not super happy with it. But I guess that's why I should have done a fucking second sketch. I guess that's why I should have done a fucking second sketch. I will probably try if I have the time. The thing is that I don't have the time. I don't really have the time to do a second sketch. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I still have to finish the other piece first, so gonna finish that one and see how I'm feeling about this. Let this one rest for a bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this one rest for a bit and see where I'm at emotionally. So it says a fair said, is the team just bullshit to instigate the fight? I wouldn't call it bullshit. I would just call it like naming your team. You need to have a name for the team. My only limitation is not having to work tomorrow and my internet provider, I guess. Oof. Oof. I'm gonna tell on your two half sketch faces, Ellie. I think we'll see where this ends. I think we'll see where this ends. I think I might end up doing a second sketch, even though I did the lines technically, because something ain't tracking. Something ain't tracking, and I don't know what it is, but I want to figure it out. I'm free tomorrow. I could draw or play Pal World, and most of the time Pal World wins. And hey, if that's what you want, again, I think this is an event that you need to do for fun. I get whiplash every time Ellie swears. Why? I swear a lot. That's not surprising. I swear a whole bunch. Don't worry, Ellie, you got it. Amazing stuff you worked out today. Thank you. I'm partially happy, but it's not quite there. And that's my main issue always. It's always like there's something slightly off. There's something I can work on better. There's the tiniest bit of stuff. I'll figure it out eventually. At some point, I'll figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna... You know what? This is super inadvisable. This is super inadvisable. I think I'm gonna finish the lines and see where I'm at. And if I want to change it after, it's probably gonna be the face and the head, which is the lines that I've already done. I think the rest of the bodies, the dresses and stuff, I think that is always going to look worse once I do the lines than in the sketch segment, because sketches are beautiful for flow. So when I do the proper lines, the dresses are always gonna like lose some life. But if I have to change the face, that's the part that I've already done anyways. And that's most likely the part that's gonna get changed. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to go too neurotic on it. But knowing me, there's a big chance that I will still... Yeah, there's a big chance that I will still just try to redo it all. I'm that kind of person. I have low self-control. I mean, look at me. I said to myself that I needed to not do 2 different sketches, 2 different poses. And then what did I do? I did the 2. Did I select something? No. Not at all. I just kept doing the exact same thing that I said that I didn't need to do. Okay, so tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have blueprints. And this is another situation of like, I didn't have the time, bro. I didn't have the time. Tomorrow, I should have the new journal writings, because I have quite a few things to write down in the journal. But with what time? Like, I'm not even having time to work on Artfight. So when am I gonna have the time to work on the journal? You know? Like, absolutely not. But at least we have the game, which is what I enjoy. I enjoy so much. And as far as the art, I think next week I'm gonna have to do a Monday art stream or something like that. Because how much time do we have of Artfight left? Probably not a lot. 1 week, 21 hours. 1 week. So, do I have next Thursday? I think I may have next Thursday. Ooh, but it's quite clutch. Next Thursday is quite clutch. I might end up moving it to Tuesday or something. That feels a little bit safer, I think. Check Steam. Huh? What? Huh? 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 What? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the stream, Ellie. You only need to finish 1 candy, by the way. No. Both of them are coming with me. Both of them are coming with me. Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so, so, so much. Now we just need to listen. Now we just need to convince Lena to play the other two. Now I just need to convince Lena. Yesterday I was trying my best. Yesterday I did my best to try and convince her, and I feel like we can. I feel like we can. Thanks for the stream, gay job. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and seeing. Thank you for coming and watching. Thank you for drawing beside me. If you were, I don't know if anyone was, but if you were, thank you for doing so. I have to check on what you have been doing, Rexy. I've been checking on what you have been doing, because this is your first year of Artfight, right? Have you been enjoying? Have you enjoyed? Do you like it? Oh, damn. That attack that you got is nice. That attack that you got is nice. After you convince Lena and she finishes, I don't mind if I need to gift her that too for co-op streams. We just need to convince her first. That's the most urgent. The most urgent mission is to convince Lena to play Lunheimers. Thank you for the stream, Ellie. No, thank you for being here. And thank you, Lydia, both for the super chat and for the gift. It means a lot to me. A lot. It was a great experience. Nice. Artfight kind of fun, not gonna lie. I do think it's fun. I don't try to evangelize the entire world to join Artfight for no reason. I actually really enjoy it. Stream was fun, thank you, and good job. Thank you! You're gonna stream it anyways, or am I wrong? The thing is that I'm not sure if I can stream it solo. I think this game is made for co-op. I think this is like made specifically to be co-op experience. So I'm not entirely sure what I can do if Lena doesn't finish it. Or I guess I need to start meeting people. I think I need to get myself out there and try to meet someone, I guess. Because otherwise, I will have no way. I will have absolutely no way to play it. I mean, not really. There is always the chance to just play it solo, I think, with an AI. But I'm pretty sure the experience is designed strictly for co-op, and that it loses a lot of its value, as far as I understand it. Maybe wrong. Who knows? I guess we'll know more as the information comes out from the game and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get going. The more time that I have, the more game I can finish. You're almost always wrong. I disagree with that. I will disagree with that. I'm wrong many a times, that is for sure. But I'm gonna disagree that it's mostly. I think my takes tend to be good. Tend to. Not always. Hope you had a busy yet fun Artfight as well. So far I've been suffering because I have been so busy that I haven't been able to dedicate almost any time to Artfight at all. And I feel so bad about it because I wait an entire year for this event. Every year. I wait an entire year, and then the time came and suddenly it was like, whoops, you have no time. Go do other things. And I've been suffering. But I hope that this last week I can actually like super mega throw everything to the side and just do Artfight. Really hoping for that. It would make my experience a lot better. But yeah, what was I saying? I'm gonna go. Thank you everyone so much for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope that you wake up super well rested after you sleep tonight. So don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye.